Good evening. This is All India Radio. I am Saira Mushtaba with the news at 9. The headlines. India to formally take over the G20 presidency tomorrow. Several events to be held across the country. 100 monuments to be illuminated with G20 logo. Voting for first phase of Gujarat Assembly elections tomorrow. 89 seats spread over 19 districts going to polls. President Draupadi Murmu gives away National Sports and Adventure Awards at Rashtrapati Bhavan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says, along with strengthening the culture, festivals and fairs also give impetus to the economy. In cricket, third ODI between India and New Zealand washed out at Christchurch. Hosts clinched the three-match series 1-0. And in FIFA World Cup, matches underway between Tunisia and France and Australia and Denmark. And now the news in detail. India will formally take over the G20 presidency tomorrow. On the occasion, several events will be held across the country, including the lighting of 100 monuments with the G20 logo. The logo draws inspiration from the vibrant colors of India's national flag. It juxtaposes planet Earth with India's national flower, lotus, that reflects growth amid challenges. The Earth reflects India's pro-planet approach to life, one in perfect harmony with nature. Below the G20 logo is written Bharat in Devanagari script. More in this report.
The theme of India's G20 presidency is Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, or One Earth, One Family, One Future. The theme affirms the value of all life, human, animal, plant, microorganisms, and their interconnectedness on the planet Earth and in the wider universe. It will be a big opportunity for India as the country will get a global center stage. During the course of its presidency, India will be holding about 200 meetings in 32 different sectors in multiple locations across the country. Tripti Srivastav, News Desk.
The G20 Sherpa meeting will be held at Rajasthan's Udaipur from 5th to 7th of December. India's Sherpa, Amitabh Kant, along with senior officials of the Ministry of External Affairs, reviewed the arrangements related to the event in Udaipur recently. In a meeting with senior officials, he said that G20 Sherpa meeting will help in projecting Udaipur as an international tourist destination. The stage is all set for voting tomorrow in Gujarat for the first phase of assembly elections. Voting will begin from 8 a.m. in the morning for 89 seats spread across 19 districts of Saurashtra, Kutch and South Gujarat. More than 2.39 lakh voters will decide the fate of 788 candidates who are in the fray for the first phase of the polls. The Election Commission has made all the necessary arrangements for the smooth conduct of polls. Elaborate security arrangements have been made in view of the polls at the polling station. Along with the state police and BSF, nearly 70,000 personnel of paramilitary forces have been deployed to ensure no untoward incident happens during the elections. For the first time, there will be live webcasting in 50% of the polling booths to ensure free and fair elections. Our correspondent reports tomorrow's polls will cover all 15 seats in Surat district. More in this report.
The diamond and textile hub of Gujarat also plays an important role in the state politics. 16 seats are at the stake. In the last assembly polls, the ruling BJP snatched 15 seats. This time, all the seats have straight or triangular fights among the BJP, Congress and Aam Aadmi Party. With a massive 34 independent candidates, the Limbayat assembly seat has already hogged the limelight. Among others, political fate of BJP's Vinu Moradia, Mukesh Patel and Kumar Kanani, Congress leader Praful Togaria will be decided tomorrow. Manas Pratim Sharma, AR News, Surat.
Our correspondent present in Rajkot has filed this report on the district's profile.
The most keenly watched election of politically significant Saurashtra is that of Rajkot West, which has a legacy of sorts. In 2001, the seat was vacated by MLA Vajubhai Wala for then CM of Gujarat Narendra Modi to contest his maiden election. Vijay Rupani, the former CM of the state, was also sent to assembly by people of Rajkot West in 2017. BJP has fielded Deputy Mayor of Rajkot, Darshita Shah, this time from the seat. The district has 8 seats, out of which BJP won 6 and Congress bagged 2 seats in last elections. With Aparna Khunt, this is Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Rajkot.
Meanwhile, poll campaigning for the second phase of assembly elections is going on in full swing. Senior leaders from all political parties are campaigning in central and north Gujarat, which will go to polls on the 5th of December. The Election Commission today said that the massive seizure of drugs in Gujarat reflects tight expenditure visual in assembly elections. The EC said 143 kilograms of drugs valuing around 478 crore rupees was seized by anti-terrorist squad in Vadodara. The Commission said meticulous planning, exhaustive reviews and expenditure monitoring through a host of enforcement agencies by it has produced stellar results leading to record seizures. A Congress delegation met the Election Commission in New Delhi this afternoon and alleged that some channels are putting out opinion polls almost 48 hours before the first phase of Gujarat polls. Addressing the media later, party leader Supriya Srinath accused that this is a blatant and a brazen attempt to influence the voting pattern. She said the EC has assured that they will look into the matter. Delhi State Election Commission is taking all possible steps to ensure free and fair MCD polls in the national capital. Talking exclusively to AIR, State Election Commissioner Vijay Dev elaborated on the measures being taken to increase voter participation in the city.
वोटर टर्नआउट को और इंक्रीज करने के लिए और युवाओं को अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए इस बार हमने स्पेशली फर्स्ट टाइम इनोवेटिव मेजर्स का इस्तेमाल किया है, जिसमें कि आईटी इनिशिएटिव्स को बहुत बड़े पैमाने पे हमने यूज किया है। वोटर्स की सुविधा के लिए व्हाट्सएप के नंबर जारी किए हैं। ये सारे अरेंजमेंट्स जो किए हैं कि युवाओं को अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए फर्स्ट टाइम वोटर्स पे हमारा खास करके फोकस है। और मैं ये अपने श्रोता हैं उनसे ये रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगा कि बड़ी संख्या में हमें मतदान में भाग लेना है।
Voting for 250 wards of Delhi MCD is scheduled to take place on the 4th of next month and counting will take place on the 7th of December. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Welcome back. President Draupadi Murmu today gave away the National Sports Awards 2022 and National Adventure Awards 2021 at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. She presented the Dronacharya Award to wrestling coach Raj Singh and boxing coach Muhammad Ali Qamar at the ceremony. Parachuting coach Suma Siddharth Shirur and wrestling coach Sujit Maan also received the Dronacharya Award. Badminton players Lakshya Sen and H.S. Pranoy were presented the Arjun Award. Chess player R. Pragnanand and boxer Nikhar Zareen also received the Arjun Award. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has wished the people of Manipur on the occasion of Sangai Festival. In a video message, Mr. Modi said, Manipur is known for its vibrant culture. He saluted the spirit of the people of Manipur and also praised the state government for its vision in celebrating the festival in such a grand manner. Mr. Modi said such festivals give impetus to economy as they also attract investors.
हमारे देश में पर्वों, उत्सवों और मेलों की सदियों पुरानी परंपरा है। इनके जरिए हमारी संस्कृति तो समृद्ध होती ही है, साथ ही लोकल इकोनॉमी को भी बहुत ताकत मिलती है। संगाई फेस्टिवल जैसे आयोजन निवेशकों को, उद्योगों को भी आकर्षित करते हैं। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है ये फेस्टिवल भविष्य में भी ऐसे ही उल्लास और राज्य के विकास का एक सशक्त माध्यम बनेगा।
The Prime Minister said India is moving forward with the thought of Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat, and the Sangai Festival is an occasion to celebrate the country's diversity. He said Manipur is filled with diverse beauty and lauded the Sangai Festival for inspiring a sustainable lifestyle. The 23rd edition of the Hornbill Festival 2022 is set to begin at Naga Heritage Village, Kisama from 1st to 10th of December. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar will grace the inaugural function of the festival as the chief guest. The Rashtrapati Bhavan will be open for public viewing from tomorrow for 5 days in a week. The tour will be available on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. It will remain closed on gazetted holidays. However, the museum complex of the house will be open for 6 days in a week from Tuesday to Sunday, except on gazetted holidays. The change of guard ceremony can also be witnessed at the forecourts of Rashtrapati Bhavan every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Visitors can book their slots online at the website rashtrapatisachivalaya.gov.in/RB tour. Prime Minister Modi has invited students, their parents and teachers to take part in interesting activities related to the Pariksha Pe Charcha 2023. In his message, he emphasized the need to collectively work towards creating a stress-free environment for students. India and Australia have exchanged written notifications regarding the India-Australia Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement (ECTA). The ECTA will enter into force on the 29th of next month. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal said in a tweet that it is the dawn of a whole new era for businesses and people of both the countries. Under the agreement, duties on 100% tariff lines are to be eliminated by Australia. The total bilateral trade will cross $45 to $50 billion in 5 years from the existing $31 billion. India and South Korea today signed the arrangement regarding Economic Development Cooperation Fund loan of over 245 billion Korean won. The arrangement has been signed for the establishment of Intelligent Transport System on Nagpur to Mumbai Super Communication Expressway project in Delhi. The project aims to enhance the efficiency in traffic management through establishment of the Intelligent Traffic Management System. It will also improve efficiency in toll management. The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has issued guidelines for platform services offered by multi-system operators. These guidelines provide the definition for the platform services (PS) and lay down the norms for the multi-system operators (MSOs) in running the platform services. According to them, there will be simple online registration process for platform services channels by MSOs at a nominal fee of 1,000 rupees per PS channel. Only entities registered as companies will be allowed to provide local news and current affairs. Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, TRAI, has started consultations to put in place a mechanism to display the name of the caller on mobile phones to check pesky and fraudulent calls. It has released a consultation paper on introduction of calling name presentation (CNAP) facility in telecommunication network and sought inputs from the stakeholders. Currently, mobile apps including Truecaller and Bharat Caller ID provide such a facility. Electronics and IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnav has said that 10 million additional jobs can be created in the electronics and BPO sector in the coming 2 years. He said that the startup sector is making great strides in the country. Mr. Vaishnav said this while inaugurating the National Level Startup Initiative in New Delhi today. Tourism and Culture Minister G. Kishan Reddy has said that the upcoming 25 years would be Amrit Kal for the youth. He appealed that during this period, every citizen should rise above politics, religion and language and fulfill their duties towards the nation. Speaking at the Spiritual Leaders Conference in New Delhi today, Mr. Reddy said everyone should progress towards making India a Vishwaguru by 2047 while maintaining the spiritual nature of the country. On to sports now. In the FIFA World Cup, 2 matches are underway. While Tunisia play France at the Education City Stadium, Australia is taking on Denmark at Al Janoub Stadium. The third and final one-day international between India and New Zealand has been called off due to relentless rain at the Hagley Oval in Christchurch today. Chasing a target of 220 runs, New Zealand were 104 for 1 after 18 overs when the match was stopped due to rain. In hockey, Indian men's team beat Australia in the third test at the Mite Stadium, Adelaide today. India won an absolute thriller against the host as in the last 2 minutes, both teams scored 3 goals in topsy-turvy encounter. India finally won the match by 4-3 and now the 5-game series is poised in favour of Australia by 2-1. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. India to formally take over the G20 presidency tomorrow. 100 monuments to be illuminated with G20 logo. Voting for first phase of Gujarat Assembly elections tomorrow. President Murmu gives away National Sports and Adventure Awards. Prime Minister Modi says along with strengthening the culture, festivals and fairs also give impetus to economy. In cricket, third ODI between India and New Zealand washed out at Christchurch. And in FIFA World Cup, matches underway between Tunisia and France and Australia and Denmark. That's all in the news at 9.